Good afternoon, coaches. Trying to get one quick update out before the weekend hits. So I'm going to look at a couple things, getting ready for both the co-ed and girls regionals. Small recap on the individual seating coming up for the individual state meet, and reminders on awards and certificates. So first, please make sure to double check your wrestlers' information in track wrestling at the regionals. If you see a correction that needs to be made, speak with the tournament manager. Catching errors there will help limit any errors that might be at the state meet, such as like grade or names, records. So just check those things, please. With the girls, right, remember that the girls regionals follows the same format as the co-ed districts. That include things like where the single elimination rounds take place, top four kind of making it out, those other basic procedural things. Any questions with that, just double check the information provided to you from the state. Also, I would suggest please review the inspection and weigh-in process with your athletes to limit any chances that there might be a procedural issue that could impact them competing on the day for them or their team. Obviously, some of the girls don't have as many of the on-site weigh-ins that occur, or maybe not as aware of that process. We also know that there's many more teams at a girls regional than there are at either the co-ed or regional or district. Again, forms to use, both the co-ed regionals and the girls regionals. There is that individual form. Don't really need to worry about the team roster form unless you're continuing on with that. Right, the co-ed form's blue at the top, girls is red at the top. So quick stuff on the seating for the individual state meet. As a reminder, the process, right, it's a committee of 4 people with a committee chair. They meet virtually on Sunday, and they are only seating the regional champs from each division. One coach is selected for each region to kind of represent that region. We have a current panel of nominated to start with coaches for each region, and then they will either be officially approved or they could get replaced if your individual region nominates a different coach and elects them moving forward. But for a coach to be on that, they must be a member in good standing with the MWA. As you can see, there is a number of nominations per each region already ahead. We did our best to try to make sure that it is got different region of the state represented moving forward, so we're not too heavy with one area of the state per division. Again, your region may choose to nominate and move forward a different person from what is on this list. This is just the current nominations. You will see a difference between the girls and the co-ed, where the co-ed has 4, the girls actually has 6. Part of that is to kind of help. We know that it is a faster turnaround with the girls, and it's a little bit dicier where some of that is for knowledge base. So we're just trying to make sure that the correct decisions are made and the knowledge is at the table to make it. Awards and certificates. All right, there's been a few emails that have gone out about this. Again, use the awards and certificate links. Please don't email a regional rep or a member of MWA saying, well, here are my kids or here is my information. Please use the link. That link helps generate the certificates and forms to make sure people don't get missed and the correct stuff gets there. Here is the criteria. This is also in the form itself as you kind of see it. Something to keep in mind, an athlete cannot have above a 4.0, even if they're in a weighted, right? They cannot be above a 4.0. So some of the 4.02s or, 4.1 are not possible. So please adjust those to what their unweighted GPAs would be. To be a junior or a sophomore for individual, they must be a current season state qualifier. Team criteria roughly remains the same. Mr. and Mrs. nominations will be coming out here soon, so keep an eye out for those. Here is a QR code or a link to the awards that'll also be in the email coming out with this video. Best wishes to all our athletes moving into the weekend. Again, if you need to contact anybody, that would be off from this list right here, kind of as we're moving forward. Again, good luck to everybody and look forward to seeing many of you at the individual state meet.